Well, good morning to all of you. Welcome to the pre-lecture series on the power electronics. Here now we are going to discuss the second lecture. It's called lecture number 2.2, single phase half wave uncontrolled diode rectifier using LDO. So here we are just basically making a circuit. Let us suppose this is the switch S. This is the diode which we have to control by this supply. This is the supply, and this is basically the pure inductor is connected. This is the pure inductor is connected across this side. This is plus, and this is minus, and this is switch. So when the switch is on, then the diode becomes conducting in nature, and the supply voltage is going towards this inductor part, and the energy is going to be stored in the inductor. So before understanding this diode rectifier, we have to learn about how the inductor behaves. We know that the inductor basically having a nature that it always tries to oppose the sudden change in the magnitude and direction of current in it, because it's nature. Whenever the current is flowing in the inductor, then it's having energy stored in the inductor equals to V equals to L di upon dt. But this is the energy which is stored in the inductor when the current is changing. This energy is going to be stored, and it can be changing, which generates induced EMF, and is storing. And due to a sudden change, if I just making the current reverse by changing supply, then inductor will try to oppose it, because its nature is that it always tries to oppose sudden change in the magnitude and direction of the current. So, in order to make direction of current constant, the inductor will release the energy in the same direction like the previous one. So here we can say that at this point, when the inductor is releasing energy, V equals to L minus di upon dt. When the inductor is stored the energy, then V equals to L di upon dt. When it releasing the energy, then it becomes minus L di upon dt. The rate of change of current is negative. So that is the concept of the inductor that we have to keep in mind, that during the positive half cycle, the inductor stores the energy, and during the negative half cycle, the inductor releases the energy like this fashion. So here we have seen that this is the concept that we have to understand. Let us suppose consider in the mode 1, when switch on, then the circuit going to be like this fashion. The switch is on, the diode is conducted, this is the supply voltage, this is plus, this is minus, and we can say that this is the basically our inductor nature. If I just making a current flow, then this is called inductor current. Energy is stored in the inductor. This is the output voltage V0, and this is the supply voltage Vs. From this symmetry, we can say that the output voltage is equals to Vs. And we can also say that V0 should be equals to L di upon dt. Here we can conclude that where V0 equals to Vs, so Vs equals to L di upon dt. We can say that the Vm sine omega t is equals to L di upon dt. If I just try to making the expression of the current, then it should be 1 by L. It is Vm sine omega t dt. Integrating, it should be I equals to integration of Vm by L sine omega t dt. If I just integrate this, then we can come to the conclusion it should be Vm by L minus of cos omega t plus constant quantity. Now I equals to minus Vm by L cos omega t, and it should be omega. Omega will be plus during starting at omega t equals to 0, the current becomes 0, the load current becomes 0. At omega t equals to 0 means when the switch is off, that means there is no current is flowing in the inductor. So this is the condition that we are going to try. Put this value in equation 1, then I should be equals to put in equation 1, then 0 equals to minus Vn upon omega L plus A equals to Vn upon omega L. Put this value in equation 1, then we can say that I should be equals to Vn upon omega L 1 minus cos omega. Here we can derive the relation of the current which is flowing in the inductor, and we can just try to make a conclusion like this. Let omega t equals to 0, omega t equals to pi, and omega t equals to 2 pi. Then this I should be equals to, at omega t equals to 0, this I should be equals to 0. At omega t equals to pi, this is 1 minus pi, it is minus plus, so it is 2 Vm upon omega L. It is 2 Vm upon omega L, and when at omega t equals to 2 pi, it becomes 1. Again, it becomes 0. So if we try to draw the current waveform, the load current waveform which is flowing in the inductor, then we can say that it is going to be like this fashion. Let us suppose this is our basically the supply voltage Vs, it's supply voltage Vs, and if we try to make the waveform of current, it is going to be like this fashion. Make it more clear. It's going to be like this. Here at this point, from this point, it should be 2 Vm upon omega L. This is the expression of the output voltage. This is the voltage of the current. So we have understand that in a pure inductor feeding through the diode, we can say that the output voltage is basically when the switch is on and diode conducts, then the voltage across the inductor is equal to the source voltage Vs. This is load voltage V naught, or we can say that VL, and the inductor having stored the energy during the mode 1. So the mode 1 from 0 to omega t to pi, we have seen. Now during the negative half cycle, what will happen during the negative half cycle? In the mode 2, we can say that during negative half cycle, pi is greater than equals to omega to 2 pi. Since inductor is having stores energy like this fashion, we have already seen in the mode 1, is having plus and the minus, and direction of current is going to be like this fashion. Firstly, we draw the circuit like this. This is the previous case, we have understand, like this is plus, this is minus, and current is flowing like this. Since the supply is positive, then the current is flowing like this fashion. When supply is become negative, then what will happen? This supply becomes negative, then this current will flowing in the inductor, and inductor will always tries to oppose this negative flow of current. So as a result, in order to maintain the direction of current same, inductor releasing the energy in the same direction of the previous one and force conduct this diode, and diode becomes on. So in the negative half cycle, the current of the direction is going to be reverse, and inductor will try to oppose this. So in order to maintain the direction of current constant, the inductor releasing the energy. Inductor releasing the energy and direction of current is same, then force conduct the diode. So during the negative half cycle, diode will automatically switched on because of the inductor releasing the energy in the same direction in order to maintain the same current. Just we are applying the KVL rule here. So we can say that this is Vs. So plus Vs should be plus VL should be equal to 0. VL equals to minus Vs. Or we can say the output voltage. Here the output voltage or the voltage across inductor should be minus Vs. So we have come to the 2 to 3 conclusion like this. During the positive half cycle, we have seen that the output voltage is basically the input voltage, but this is the output voltage which is equal to the input voltage, and during the negative half cycle, the output voltage equals to the minus input voltage, and from 0 to 2 pi, the direction of the current is going to be like this fashion. If we draw the waveform of this, then we can see like this. This is the waveform. This is the source voltage, which is basically a sine wave quantity, like this fashion. This is the output current, which I have already seen like this fashion. Just try to make it a different color. It is going to be like this. And if we are just making the voltage across, we can with the output voltage, we try to call output voltage. So during the positive half cycle, it should be the plus Vs, and during the negative cycle, it should be minus Vs. Similarly, it is plus Vs. So this is the output voltage that we have understand like this fashion, and we can say that this is the basic operation of the diode. But we are obtaining a load current of DC nature, but we are not obtaining the output voltage of DC nature. It becomes AC. So this is the basic drawback of the system having the pure inductor. Practically, the system is not possible, but we are just understanding it for the sake of understanding explanation. I think you will enjoy this. In the next class, we will learn about the half-wave control, single-phase half-wave uncontrolled diode rectifier using the pure capacitive